Hello viewers, J for Gaming here and welcoming you back. Round 2 of the 2012 season, just about to commence. Sergio Perez, I am starting in 12th, Kamui in 13th, and after a good start to the season, finishing in 6th, very solid indeed, I'm pretty confident for the race ahead. Just going through the setup as you've just seen. Looks like Vettel's on pole with Schumi and Fernando. Going to the race strategy. Start and options. It's pretty normal strategy. Go on to primes. And yeah, just going to the race here. Yep, on the right. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, my favourite engineer. Still looking moody from the first round, which is quite disappointing. Thought he might have a smile on his face after my result, but I guess not. So, going on to the grid, which you can see the Red Bull on pole, Schumi behind him in second, myself, very nice, and Kamui just behind. So, look like we've got the big guns around us, with Ferrari, Red Bull and McLaren ahead. So 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're off! Oh, Perez gets a great start. Moving up on Massa. Oh, easily past him. Creeping up on Webber. Trying to get down the inside using the curves. Going up to the rich mix. Braking a bit too early, which allows the other cars to get ahead, but it's quite packed, but it looks like there's an opening for myself. Massa seems to have caught up. But I'm right in the middle, so if there's an incident then, it's probably going to involve me. So got to car on the inside, car on the outside. Got to watch out. Maldonado looks slow. Massa's... Oh! Yep. That was obviously going to happen. Touched the back of Massa's car. They broke too early. Getting her out to dry again. And the brake early again. Going into the fast left-hander. Maldonado seemed to got up to speed. It's up to 8th from the start. Gained 4 positions, so another good start for myself. So Grosjean's battling with Maldonado ahead. Built up a slight gap. Got Button and Massa behind me, I think. And I think my teammate is up to 11, if I'm looking at the mini-map correctly. I'm not. 12th. I think that's right. So I've gone for the cautious amount of fuel. Just think I like to use the rich mix, and plus I'm starting in mid-pack, so I might need it during the start of the race just to make up a few positions. But this straight and the one that's coming up are probably going to be the prime overtaking spots, as Rosberg seems to be slowing Grosjean down. Oh, contact between Maldonado and Grosjean. I've a run. It did slow me down slightly, and Button is coming past me again. Oh, it's me, Button and Grosjean again. We all remember Button's move from the last race. And I try and go around the outside of Grosjean. Where's Button? Oh, he's done it again. Button takes both of us into the first corner. He's on fire so far this season. But I get through past Grosjean as well. Back into 8th place. So I'm trying to use a slipstream to get past Button again. No, not enough space there. But yeah, another great move from Jensen. Grosjean is going to hate himself for that. So coming to the start of lap 3, DRS has been enabled, as my engineer is just confirming. Still in 8th place behind Button and Maldonado. Coming to the end of the 3rd lap, I'm closing in on Jensen. Coming up to the DRS line, which is just there. Coming up to the DRS zone, which is this straight. So DRS is being used by me and Jensen to get past Maldonado. It looks like we could both get past him. We've got a really good run. I could get Button now. Oh yes, he's left it open. Doors open for me to get past, but I'm on the curb. I don't accelerate too much or I'll end up spinning the car. So me and Jensen have both gained a position, and it looks like we could be in for a very long battle. As I'm closing in, diving down the inside, am I? No, I just can't make it through as SGI Steve logs in. He does have diseases. Joining us again in the DRS zone at the end of lap 4, closing in on Button. Easy move down the inside. I'm thinking the DRS on this track is far too long and far too easy to get past as I lock up too much speed into the first corner. Probably that extra 10 miles per hour I think it is, or 10 kilometers per hour. So I need to brake slightly early next time. So that shall be a learning experience, I hope. Middle of lap 5, showing you bits of the track you might not have seen for a while, because most of the action's been in the DRS zone. Oh, this corner right here must be one of the most, one of the most difficult corners in F1. It's just tough, there's like no marks to like mark your braking point. And it's just braking in the correct area. So, in my opinion, it's the most difficult. So it's going to take a lot to get used to. So Raikkonen behind's overtaken Button. And it looks like he's got DRS on me. I'm using Kurz to defend, going down the inside. Maintaining the place so far. So Rosberg's in fuel conservation mode, so I could close up to him. At my favourite corner again. Closing in on Rosberg, who's saving fuel, as you heard at the end of the last clip. So really, it should be an easy move. As you can see, I'm closing up really quickly at the end of the straight. Alonso just ahead of him. We've both got DRS, so I wonder if we could do a double move before like me and Jensen did on Maldonado. Doesn't look like we can close up. Rosberg, saving fuel, can't even close up to Alonso with the DRS. As I lock up into the first corner again. Need to get used to that, going into the first corner with DRS. But it seems like I've got the pace to get past him. Closing in a lot here. He's defending. No, it might not be enough now. But Rosberg is really slowing me down. I feel I've got the pace to keep up with Alonso. So I'll need to make a move quick. Into the home straight, basically. DRS again. Burst occurs. Catching up to Rosberg. This really should be an easy move as he's saving fuel. And I nearly clout the back of his car, which would have been amazing. So, joining us back at the corner again that I hate. It's just one of them corners that you need to really get the feel of. Just get used to it. Currently, I'm okay. Just need to get in the zone again. Well, going wide into the last corner wasn't good, especially with DRS and two cars behind me. I'm expecting, yeah, Rosberg's all over me. Dives down the inside. And Raikkonen as well. So I defend from him. Try to maintain 6th position. Rosberg leaves the door open again. Try and get 5th back. Looks like I might have him. Can't slam the door shut on him. But there's a bit of a queue forming behind. Coming into the back straight at the end of lap 10. My tyre wear seems decent. But I'm managing my tyres pretty well. Rosberg's within a second, so probably has DRS again. And he's on full revs, which proves he wants me. Or wants to overtake me. Probably doesn't want me. That was a bit wrong. Oh. Lap 12, solidly in 5th place. Been using the rich mix for quite a while. Used about half of my extra fuel, so might need to save that for a bit later, because I expect to be pitting soon. As I get on the curb and nearly lose the car. Yep, accelerating on the curb is not a good idea. I would not recommend it. But as you can tell from my driving at the moment, I've lost my frame of mind. Because sometimes I just get in that frame of mind where I don't even realise laps have gone past. I'm just in the zone. Apex is perfectly met. But yeah, looks like I've lost that zone at the moment. Making a couple of mistakes. Lap 13. People have pitted, so I'm up to 3rd, 2nd. But so I'll push on this lap. Try and catch up to Alonso, hopefully. So coming up to my pit stop. Team expecting me. It's a tricky pit entry, this one in Malaysia. It's really bumpy. As you can see, tyre marks. Yeah, loads of marbles, and yeah, the bumps. You can easily spin on them. Done that a few times. So fuel mix is lean, save a bit of fuel for later in the race. Coming into the box, hit the marks. Hoping for 3 seconds again, had a good start in Australia. Oh, very nice. Team's done a good job so far in the first 2 races. Down to 7th, behind Massa for some reason. Not sure if he's pitted.
Be aware you've got a reserve of fuel and can afford to use more to up your pace if you feel it's needed.
Strange. I'm wondering if Massa and someone else have not pitted.
The car ahead is running the option tyre.
Oh, he's on the option tyre, so he probably hasn't pitted, so that's a position for me. Coming to the end of lap 14, Massa's in the pits, and so is my teammate Kobayashi. So that's me up to 5th place, which is looking very nice as I go wide on my new tyres. Looks like Kamui's coming out in about 7th or 8th. This part was pretty strange. Schumacher went off, and for some reason I slowed down and then slam into him. Just to mention with the last clip, it was cut short because I used flashback just after it to see what had happened, and that's not what I want to show in my highlights. But yeah, that last moment was really strange. I don't know why I did that. We're coming to the end of lap 17. I'm up to 4th, Schumacher after his mistakes right behind me, putting the pressure on. It looks like he is quite a bit faster than me, and it could be a matter of time until he's passed. Hamilton in the lead, and Alonso setting fastest laps ahead of me.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
So, coming to the end of lap 18, DRS zone, as you definitely know, as it's so much of the action has been here. Schumacher's right behind me. I'm pretty defenseless, and maybe I could get 4th back. It's really close. He put me on the curb. Outside line. Trying to do a switchback. It's kind of working. No, couldn't get on the power quick enough. We're using the slipstream down here. A little bit of curves. Trying to get past again. Going down the outside this time. But Schumacher defends well, as he's famously known for. Trying to go down the inside here would be interesting, so I have to back out. A move there is just pretty impossible. And I don't have much spare fuel left, so I'm down to standard mix. So maybe my ascent forward is over. So I'm sandwiched between two Mercedes, which is very... No, I'm really not enjoying it. As Rosberg tries to get past Dives down the inside, DRS is far too overpowering. Got Jensen right behind me. I get really close to Rosberg there. Might make a move down here, down the inside, but he doesn't leave much room. So I'm going to try use some of the extra traction I've got, even though I've got a few marbles on the tyres. Doesn't give me much room, so I'm on the curb, on the grass as well. With a good move around the outside. Rosberg did not give any room. Didn't give me any room there, sorry. So up to 5th, and Button has overtaken Rosberg. So, as every clip seems to start off in, the DRS zone again. Jensen Button is closing in on me. He wants another epic battle after his move earlier on in the race. As he tries to go around the outside, we have a back marker ahead of us, I think. Yes, Timo Glock. In last place, it looks like. Shame on him. Hopefully he makes it easy for me. He's going to the inside. Not too bad. He looks like he's blocked off Button and Rosberg. Gives me a bit of breathing space. Coming into my favourite sequence of corners. Oh, the back end's gone. Oh, I've gone wide, just like in real life. Perez has gone off. Rosberg and Button are through. And someone's on full revs. It's just not going well. Too much speed going into that corner, but Rosberg seems to be leaving me space to get past for some reason. Contact there ahead. DRS again. Me Rosberg. Trying to stick as close as I can to him. As we both try and get Button. Rosberg brakes far too early. Don't know what he's thinking. Lock up, going to the back of Button. Rosberg tries to come back at me. He's going around the outside. Pretty adventurous. But we've got a good three-way battle going on here. Don't know who's gonna... Top of the hill. Top of the hill. The hell. On to lap 23. 6th place at the moment. Got Nico close behind me. As I lose control again, I've lost my rhythm. And the clouds in the background look quite grey. Which is interesting. Could be some of the famous Malaysian unpredictability in the weather. Random rain showers and then the heavy rain. Some wild races in real life. Red flags. Just crazy weather, to be honest. The local sliding down hills. Which looks like good fun. But yeah, at the end of lap 23, Rosberg trying to overtake with DRS again. I've seen that before. And he doesn't seem to make it this lap. So coming into our favourite place, possibly in the world, the Malaysian F1 track DRS zone with Nico Rosberg right behind us, who's already passed before the finishing line, who's way ahead to be honest. Didn't get a good run out of there, so down to 7th, with Kamui in 8th. If we finish like this at the moment, I'm pretty happy. So get a bit crossed up. I need to catch up. Closing in on back markers. Rosberg's been boxed in. We've just gone 4 wide and I've gone past him. Wow, 4 wide with the back markers. I can't say I've seen that before. Rosberg had nowhere to go and I just shot past him. Be angry with that.
Watch out for the car chasing you. He's less than a second behind and will use DRS to overtake.
Yes. I know. You don't need to keep telling me the same thing over and over again. God, stupid engineer. Rosberg again attacks on the outside as I defend. And he's round, but I'm coming back at him. Defended well in this race going into the first corner. and I'm still in 6th place. Very nice indeed so far. Lap 27. Just checking out my tyres. Very.
Okay, Kamui's brakes have just failed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
To your brakes for a few laps, just in case.
Kamui's brakes have just failed. So I've been told to watch my brakes, as Kamui's have failed. So if I was driving an F1 car right now, I would not be filled with much confidence, especially with Rosberg attacking me again, as he easily gets the place. It's been such a great battle throughout the race. Started off with Jensen and Grosjean, just like Australia. And then Button and Rosberg throughout the race. It's been great battling. And pretty clean most of the time, which is always imperative for a race of this stature. Just amazing. But on the last lap, trying to get the 6th place I've occupied for quite a bit of the race back. But it looks like a solid points finish for myself again. So I've had a very, very good start to the season. Yep, Kamui's out. I heard that last lap. But I'm going all out at the moment, trying to get 6th place from Rosberg. And I'm thinking I could get a run down the back straight and maybe use DRS. Depends how quick the line comes up. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton wins. First race of the season. Which is very good for him. As I'm using half my KERS to catch up to Rosberg. Thinking about diving down the inside. No, there's no space. I lock up. Oh, lose a bit of time. Oh, DRS, can I catch up? It's going to be close. Using KERS, could I do it? Oh, line just came up too early. Oh, good battle there at the end, but slightly disappointed. Could have got through there, but 7th place. Up from 12th starting position. Nice 6 points. As Hamilton wins. Vettel, pole sitter, finishes 2nd. Fernando Alonso, the winner of the Australian race, finishes 3rd. I finished 7th, as you heard. Looking down the results, nothing really standing out. Petrov, best of the crap teams. And 1 retirement, Kamui Kobayashi, 2 races in a row. Which is disappointing for the team, and he needs to pick up his game, letting the team down. So, as we look at the Drivers' World Championship, Hamilton, after his win in Malaysia, has taken over the lead with 43 points from the Australian race winner, Fernando Alonso, 3 points behind. 2 Mercedes just behind in 3rd and 4th, and Vettel has moved ahead of me after his 2nd place, 4 points ahead. A very nice start for myself in 7th, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to be battling the 2 Lotus this season. 12 drivers have scored so far. Moving on to the Constructors' World Championship, McLaren have a pretty decent lead so far, 63 points. Mercedes have been pretty consistent, just behind them in 2nd. Ferrari in 3rd, who've practically been a one-man team. Red Bull moving up from 9th to 4th, the biggest movers. Sauber in 6th. I've scored all their points, which is not good. Kamui needs to pick it up, contribute more for the team. But yeah, once again, I think I'm battling the Lotuses. 5 teams have yet to score this season. 3 of them I don't expect to score at all. The bottom 3 ones, if you didn't already know. So, coming to the end of this video, this has been round 2 Malaysia in my F1 2012 season. Hope you've enjoyed it. Would really appreciate it if you subscribed, commented and liked. I would like that. And this has been J for Gaming, and I am off. Get me out the building.